Oh, what's going on with YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today, bam, that's right. And these are the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Cactus Jack women's exclusive olives. That's right, man. Finally, we're getting a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. And supposedly, this is supposed to be the last Travis Scott collaboration with Air Jordan 1s, or is it Air Jordan Lows? This is supposed to be the last one, the end of an era. And you know what? I feel like they ended with a banger. This is a really nice and clean colorway, pretty similar to the reverse mochas. I'm not gonna lie, compared to last year's, and these are definitely not that bad. These are actually really, really nice. Now, it is gonna come in women sizing. Be tough for the big feet people out there. You know, I want to say, if you're bigger than a size 11 women's, which is a 9.5 men's, is probably gonna be pretty tough. I think majority of the sizes will be smaller sizes, not just, you know, 10.5 and 10s and all that. You gotta convert 1 minus 1.5. That's how you convert it. You know, I'll do another example. Like, for example, this is size 11 women's minus 1. That is a 9.5 men's. That's how you convert it. Okay. But majority of the stocks, I believe, since it is a women's shoe, would be smaller sizes, like a size 7 women's, 8 women's, 9 women's, and they will come in extensive sizes all the way up to a 15 women's. But you already know the way bigger sizes will probably be a lot more limited, so the prices will be inflated for the bigger prices. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why they did it. I mean, it looks exactly the exact same thing as a previous Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott's. And the only difference is that they just put women's sizing. It will also come in preschool sizes and taller sizes as well. They will release on the Sneakers app April 26th. And then they'll also release in other little couple tier zeros here and there. And of course the Travis site whenever they decide to do a little shock drop raffle. This is supposed to be the most stock. Like, I was hearing over 150,000 pairs. Now, does that mean it's gonna be easy? No. It's a Travis Scott. Everyone's gonna go for it. There's definitely gonna be worth some bread on these things. I know the prices on these things right now are really, really high, especially on bigger sizes, or at the 1,000 plus. These actually might be worth more than the Black Phantoms, but you know, depending on sizes, of course, I think bigger sizes will probably be up there. But we'll talk about the resale price later on in the video. But overall, this is a very nice and clean looking colorway. You know, I actually like it. I like this olive here. It goes great with it with a little bit of black nubuck here. Overall, clean and good looking shoe. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna like these things. Definitely a lot of people are gonna compare these things to the first mochas. Why? Color blocking is very, very similar overall. I definitely still want to have this in my collection. I'm very thankful that I am a size 9, 9.5 in men's. So the prices shouldn't be too crazy, you know, compared if I was like a size 12 or 11 in men's, because those are probably gonna be like up there. Other past few releases that we have had, like I said, this is supposedly the last colorway of the Air Jordan 1s in Travis Scott, which is kind of sad. My favorite one is probably the OGs. Behind that is the fragments, and then of course I'll go with reverse mochas, and then Black Phantoms, which is another good one. It's kind of like a tie between these two, which one I like better. It's just kind of what mood I'm feeling. Do I want to go all black, or do I want to get some little bit of olive with it? The thing I might say is the olive Travis Scott's, that these actually might go with a lot more fits in my opinion, because that black and that olive kind of goes with everything, that earth tone. A lot of colorways you can wear, a lot of, you know, fits you can put together. You can tell me which one is your favorite colorway of the Air Jordan 1 Lows, but they definitely ended with the bang. So let's just go ahead, let's get into this review real quick, huh? Go with the box. It comes with this basically all white box or cell box Air Jordan 1 box with the Nike Air, but the Nike logo does come in this olive color, even on the sides and on top of the lid here. And of course comes with your pink paper with your Nike Air Jordan 1 wing logo, and the Cactus Jack face and a little bit of Cactus Jack logo. Onto the shoe, let's take a quick little 360 of these things, and like I said, man, it's a nice and clean looking colorway. With every Travis Scott collab, you always see a little bit of details that they added on. You see you got the Cactus Jack tag onto the side of the tongue, and of course that reverse Nike switch, which is the signature of Travis Scott, and this is in that nubuck olive. Nubuck on the toe box, that nice soft nubuck here on the toe box, and the same materials on the side panels as well. It's a black nubuck here white side panels on the leather on the side. You know, it's nice and decent, pretty soft, not tumbled by any means, but pretty okay. Moving on the back here, it is an Air Jordan 1 Low OG, so you have that big Air Jordan 1 wing logo stitched through, embossed in the back of the heels on the right shoe. Left shoe, you do have that stitched in embossed Cactus Jack face on the back. To the inner side, you do have the regular Nike swoosh here in olive, and if you guys can see, it's a little faint, like maybe a little coating here. It does says Cactus Jack crossing, if I can see on the light. Laced up on the first eyelids here, and is that white wax lace, thin flat rope laces in white, and it is a wax lace just like on all Travis Scott, but it does come with an extra set of laces here. You have olives, red, and black. I actually might keep the white, you know, something different compared to other Travis Scotts is mainly cell or black or some other regular colors. And the tongue here, you have that black nylon tongue here. You got that Nike Air tag on top of the tongue, that Cactus Jack logo on the side of the tongue as well. Then you have a black sock liner, nylon sock liner inside. On the insoles, they have a little different logo here. You see the different Cactus Jack logo. You got the 23 circle through, kind of reminds me of that gas station logo in that Nike Air. The Cactus Jack face on the right insole, and on the left insole you have the red Jumpman, the Cactus Jack blue logo, the flaming 23 crazy looking font, and then of course you have that Wing Air Jordan logo on the top of the insole on the left. The midsole here, I like it. It has that creamy vintage midsole stitching through the midsole here, and then on the bottoms here you have that iconic Air Jordan 1 outsole. We got a little embossed Nike Air, in this color is olive. You don't want to get your midsole all nasty and dirty, so make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. It is the best sole protector on the market today. I put them on all my Travis Scott so it doesn't get all nasty and dirty. Protect the sole, especially when you wear grails like this. And look at it, I worn these at a sneaker event all day, and it's still goods to go. So make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. There you guys have it. These are the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott olives. Crazy time. We had some good time with these Travis Scott drops and also with these shoes. And it's to think about it, back, you know, when the first Travis Scotts came out, everybody was going crazy for the highs, right? And then all of a sudden the lows came out. We also went kind of crazy for them, but not that crazy. But all of a sudden, we kind of switch our focus in the way how we like our shoes, because all of a sudden I feel like more people like Air Jordan 1 lows better than the highs. Maybe because of better colorways or whatever, but I just saw the transition that Travis Scott did. That's that Travis Scott effect that he always brings out. Very influenced. Air Jordan 1 low, it feels just like an Air Jordan 1 low. You know, I would say go about true to size in my opinion. You know, all my Travis Scott here is a size 9.5. And even though this is a women's shoe, it's converted to a size 11 women's. So that means it's a 9.5. It feels just like the rest of them. Now the resale on these prices are kind of like up there, obviously, because it is a Travis Scott. You know, they haven't released just yet, but I expect, you know, depending if those numbers are true that they're about to say, over 100,000 pairs on sneakers, if that's true. Now, what would that mean for the resale? I still think there's still going to be demand on these things. People are still going to be hyped for these things. So I still think these things are going to be up there, no matter what size. Maybe the smaller size, I could see them touching around like, you know, like low 700s, 600s, around that range, maybe $800. You know, I'll just make a guess as of right now. I'm kind of putting them the same category as the Black Phantoms. But the bigger sizes, like men's sizes, like size 10 and up, they're probably gonna be inflated prices. So obviously the much bigger sizes, so like if you're a men's size 12, you're gonna need that 13.5. It's probably gonna be big money, because that's probably gonna be a rare size to get. And same goes with the size 11 men's. Usually with women's sizing, even though it does come in extended sizes, it's less pairs of the bigger sizes, which really sucks. So those actually might be pretty high. Like I would say no less than 900, maybe even 800 if you're lucky, and it'll probably be staying around that $1,000 range. Almost every Travis Scott price is pretty high other than the Black Phantoms. I just feel like with this release, it was very random. You know, we just got the reverse mochas earlier last year too, and then the Black Phantom just kind of magically, you know, popped up, and we're like, oh yeah, Travis Scott, just slap it on here and it's all black. Everyone likes it, right? Every Travis Scott are really, really high, especially, you know, fragments, because they were so limited, so hyped. even with the reverse mocha, it's supposed to be a lot of pairs out there. Still was pretty hyped and sold out instantly. And obviously these are going higher than the mocha highs now. I say the prices will stay pretty high. You know, they're not gonna brick out by any means. It might be a little bit closer to the Black Phantoms. That's what I'll say. You know, maybe the effect is kind of slowing down. Like, this is the 5th colorway, so good look in these things, guys. I know it's gonna be tough. You know, everybody's gonna go for it. Botters are already loaded up. You know, hopefully Nike can square some of the way, and some regular people will get some W's, some manual users. But if you guys hit, this is probably gonna be your biggest hit of the year. Anyway, guys, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at German Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.